you and my leave. She took the river with Judas. Tearing down the barrel of his gun. Yes, he shot me down. I died and someone brought me back to life, but never to my senses. Pounce on that shit, dance. Pounce on that shit, dance.
I gotta go start this. Hey y'all, what's up? How are you guys doing? It's a lot going on. We're gonna discuss. I just want to let y'all know I am gonna do an update on Young T and Peach. Peach and how Peach ain't nobody fooling with Peach and they fooling with Young T, but we're not gonna do it today. So before we get into Tyler Perry, Mario, and Steffon Diggs, let me pull up everything. Another thing I want to talk about is a little update. Nika still hasn't posted nothing, but Naya has been posting a lot on Snapchat. Now I don't know if Nika got a snap, but Naya has been posting a lot on Snapchat. Also, I was looking up something about the Romika Meeks case, and there was some stuff that was said about what they believe to be happening, and how she'll probably get denied to come home. She has court in 7 days. Let me share. And they shout out to Nina. She posted some information that we're gonna move forward. But we'll continue to talk about it tomorrow as well. It says the document explains in clear and accurate legal terms why Khadijah Johns is not eligible for pretrial, release, or house arrest under the Illinois law based on filings made in court. Khadijah Johnson admitted to the viewing. The admission moves any question regarding identity. Once a defendant admits to committing a viewing that resulted in unaliving, the court no longer evaluates where the defendant was involved, but instead on public safety risk. Legal standard for detention, and it shows you a judge may deny pretrial release if the state proves by clear and convincing evidence that the defendant poses a real and present threat to the public safety. I say I agree. First of all, let's be clear. When that, and it's still up, witness being exposed allegedly, this has hurt her getting released to be sent home. It has hurt. This is not like, New York, even Diddy, when he was threatening witnesses, could not come home. I don't know what people want. Public safety, no conditions of release are reasonable mitigate that threat. The court found that the state met its burden based on the federal factors. A firearm was used. The viewing occurred in public area. The incident took place during morning hours. The location was approximately 300 feet from the school. A person was unalive. The defendant admitted to the viewing. These facts establish a real and present danger under Illinois law. So, electronic monitoring and housing arrest tracks a person's location but do not prevent access to the weapons. Retaliation, witness intimidation, or further violence. I feel like she would intimidate them, especially her supporters. And that's just how I feel about it. I don't think she should be let go. because of how they're doing stuff. And to hear people say, oh, she's not going to do anything, child, please. If she not going to do nothing, I'm Al Greenlaw's daughter. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I'm Al Greenlaw's daughter, baby. If that's the case, me and Beyonce, Kelly, and all that, we are best friends and we going to brunch tomorrow morning. I'm not buying it, okay? Okay, I got invited to brunch. I'm not, no. All right, y'all, let's go. So Steffon Diggs stuff came out. Child, let's read about Steffon. Okay, Steffon's been under a lot, and it's kind of seemed like they're targeting Cardi with this. Cardi hasn't said much. So it's kind of like, what's really going on? As you know, Steffon is always in trouble. His brother Travian, his brother has been released from the team, right? But Steffon has some new stuff going on with his chef. Now they're trying to say the chef and him had some things going on, and I'm kind of like, I don't know, but we finna read this paperwork. So this is the Dedham Police Department in Maryland. It says, I'm finna read the details, y'all. On December 16, 2025, while assigned to the front desk, Adams Malia entered the station to report a past incident, which is his chef, okay? Adams appeared emotional, was initially hesitant to give the statement. She asked for a female officer. I checked the scheduling sheets and saw that we did not have a female officer on until 4 p.m. I let Adams know this, and I told her I'd give her a few minutes to think about things that I understood she was uncomfortable speaking to me. And this is from the police department. Excuse me, this is from the police that took the report, okay? This is from the police department. Hold on. After a few minutes, she said that she would give the report to me. I brought her into the interview room off to the lobby, and we began to speak. After taking down her information, I asked her to tell me her own words what happened. She was hesitant to reveal a suspect initially, but I told her that I could take a statement and we could talk about that later. She went on to say that on December 2nd, 2025, she was taking a private chef. She was working as a private chef at 7 Schoolmaster Lane in Dedham. She said that on this date, the male that she worked for entered her unlocked bedroom. They've been having an ongoing text exchange over money owed to Adams. I'm sorry, y'all. She alleges the male didn't. She said they began to discuss this, which apparently angered the male. She alleges that the male smacked her across the face. She said that she tried to push him away. The male then tried to choke her using the crook of her elbow around her neck. She said that he was behind her with his arm wrapped around her. She said that she did feel like she had trouble breathing and that she felt like she could have blacked out. She said that she tried to pry him away, the tightening his grip, and at that point the male threw her on the bed. He said something to the effect of "thought so," and then she told him that she hasn't been paid. Okay, she said she hasn't been paid, and at that point the male said lies and walked out of the room. She explained to me that he needs to sign off on payments in order for her to be paid, which is why she confronted him directly. I asked her if she had documented any injuries when this occurred. She said that she had some redness on her upper chest area but did not take photos. At this point in the conversation, Adams revealed the male's name was Steffon Diggs, currently plays for the New England Patriots of the NFL. Due to this fame, she's very hesitant to come forward with this. I inquired about the details of her employment so I could understand the relationship. She said that she had begun as a private chef on or around 7/20/25, and her employment was supposed to go through the end of NFL football season. She said that she is normally paid by wire transfer and the initial agreement was for weekly pay. She said that she had been working there and she has been getting paid monthly instead. As now, she said that she still believes she is owed a month's pay. In November, she was told by Diggs that her employment was not needed for the week of 11/7 through 11/14. That meant she would also have to vacate her room for a week because he was having gas, house gas. He told her to go home and she said she did not provide the financial services for a flight to, and that is where she was going to stay with a friend. She said that since she did not ask to be sent home for a week, she should still be paid salary. She said that that is standard in the type of arrangement unless employees ask for the time off. After alleged assault on December 2nd, 2025, Adams left her position and left the residence to stay with a friend. She said that on December 29th, 2025, she returned to the house to get a property. And at that point, she texted Diggs, who told her to take up the monetary sum with his assistant. She spoke to Melissa from finance, who explained Diggs had requested a signed non-disclosure agreement from Adams before she could be paid. Adams did not sign any such document. I told Adams before she could be paid. Adams did. Okay. Wait, hold on. I told her. Hold on, wait, I lost. I told Adams that we proceed with the investigation, file charges, but she said that she did not want any charges filed at the time. Why she didn't want to file the charges? Let's continue. Shout out to Gossip of the City. I told her that as the victim and officer would be following up regardless. I also told her that if her mind changed, we would certainly go ahead with further investigation and charges. I also explained the process to her regarding to the process in regard to obtaining sorry y'all process in her regard to obtaining a restraining order. She said she did not wish to seek one. She said that she just wanted to go home and had no intentions of returning. Adams also was going to email me any screenshot related to this incident at her convenience. I also sent her the DV risk assessment form in strangulation suffocation form via email. They were returned to me and added to the incident. The screenshots were sent to me and added to the screen was sent to add to the incident. This comes from a different number that initially provided. When I inquired about this discrepancy, Adams identified this as a number where she had communicated with Diggs in the past. On December 20th, 2025, at around 9:45 a.m., I spoke to Adams over the phone. We discussed how would she like to proceed. As of this date, she still wanted to hold off on any criminal charges early in the week. She received a voicemail and text message from a female that she believed to be Diggs' girlfriend. Based on these messages, Adam believes Diggs somehow knew the police were contacted. The messages stated something to the effect, "You don't need to do all of this. It's not that big of a deal." But hold on. I'm not taking up and I'm not victim shaming. Y'all know that. But if you didn't want to file charges, and I always ask this question, and then you say, "Oh, why did you not want to file charges?" You should have just, come on now. Hold on. No, she's saying Cardi text basically the girlfriend, which is her, and we all know, saying that she didn't have to, it wasn't a big of a deal. Now, I don't know how true that is. She hasn't came out and said nothing because Cardi even said herself that she is not explaining to nobody no more. Y'all believe what y'all want to believe. She's tired of explaining. I assure Adams and Diggs has not been contacted yet by any members of the Dedham police. In an attempt to fulfill Adams' request to contact Diggs at 10:10 a.m. on 12/20. I contacted Diggs at number provided to me by Adams. The call went straight to voicemail. I identified myself and asked for a call back on December 22nd at around 1:30. I attempted to contact Diz for the second time. It also went to voicemail. I left a second message. I notified Adams and she sent me an email from Adams, which is 2:12 p.m. and 2:24 p.m. on December 22nd. Voicemail expressed interest in going ahead with criminal charges. I called her twice. I'm sorry. On at 9:25 a.m. on December 23rd, and the number went to voicemail both times. I left a voicemail. Hold on now. Hold on now. Hold on. Hold the hell on. If you contact the police, why are you still sending the police to the voicemail? Unless y'all still working, you was still working with the man. Something ain't right. Some in the milk ain't clean. Some in the milk. I know we want to jump in and say, oh, something in the milk. I don't care. Listen to the details. Hold on. Now, just like in others, I say, I don't know, right? But with these details, it's kind of shaky. He called to make sure that they could go ahead and move forward with charges. And she does not answer but send emails. Something in the milk ain't clean. You were paying me out for the season and the money you said you would give me for my business. Wasting my effort time being here because you got an effort circus going on. I'm out of your life. I won't be paying you ish. If I look like paying you and paying another chef. Is you high? Who the F give you money for your business? I don't gotta do an MF thing. And you gotta get whatever you want. You can get whatever you want. You got my address. Tell them to come take the money. Then F you talking about. Show me I'm cat. How can I approve you with my pay with then it says that. Now the comment somebody said he was hitting it. Cardi was coming in town, so he asked her to leave. She wanted money. They got into it. I was freaking I'm out your life, says the chef. They was freaking I'm out your life. What chef says I'm out your life? You have a circus going on. She have one business to mind, and that's cooking. I agree. I agree. I feel like they had a relationship. I'm not shaming nobody, but I want to say this. It sounds like to me they had a relationship going on. Like, oh, I don't know that girl. Hold on. It sounded like a relationship, and it didn't sound like a French a workship. Um, it sounded like to me that let me go to the page. It sounds like to me, in the way I feel. Here we go. Now somebody said this. It does sound like they had some relations. Hey Justin, they sound like they had some relations. She alleged that Diggs asked her to go home. She was staying in his house for a week, and for that week she was gone. She still expected to be paid. It's customary in that industry. She contracted to cook for him throughout the 2025 to 2026 NFL season. When she came back, she spoke to assistant about her pay. Assistant said that she instructed to release payment after chef signs an NDA. Oh, the chef refused and ended up in the back and forth with Diggs, and Bro slapped her and tried to choke her out. She doesn't mention anything in specifics of what he or she said to escalate the fight. Not sure if this is the full story because she was hesitant to get the statement to a male officer, but was in a position where she had no choice as a female. The officer wasn't readily available. You left out actual relationship. Everybody thinks this is an actual relationship. I'm truly believing that Steffon Diggs had some kind of actual relationship. Um, and I really feel like, to me, wait, what's this? Hold hold on, y'all. What's this?
Charges. I'm Kel Thompson, Boston 25. First to break this story today. Court
Oh yeah,
documents show
Steffon Diggs following strangulation.
Diggs' lawyers just appeared in Dedham District Court over the phone. They are fighting to keep the police report from the public. They also say Diggs made a financial offer to the victim to resolve the dispute. The judge says she is taking it all under advisement and will make a decision shortly. We'll let you know when she does. Diggs is expected to be arraigned next month on January 23rd. That is 2 days before the AFC Championship game. In a statement just into the Boston 25 newsroom from the Patriots, they tell us the New England Patriots are aware of the accusations that have been made regarding Steffon Diggs. Steffon has informed the organization that he categorically denies the allegations. We support Steffon. We will continue to gather information and will cooperate fully with the appropriate authorities. Breaking news here.
Well, I don't see how they cooperating with the public authorities when Shorty Do Wop Pop don't want to, hold on, Justin, don't want to do anything. But to me, I don't understand that either, because she just completely said she don't want to press charges. Now she would, I don't know. It's very weird. Now let's get into this weird ass crap right here. So, oh Lord, this is a mess. The text messages came out, y'all. It came out. Child, I'm finna read them to you. Everybody saying they believe that old boy say he wanted to be pimped. Ain't nothing come be a sugar baby. Ain't nothing come out that listen, I'm not victim shaming, but I told y'all something didn't feel right in cleaning the milk with him telling his business on Threads and Instagram of everything instead of saying, listen, I do have something going on. I can't talk about it right now. But you know what, y'all? I appreciate that y'all gonna support me through this. Now, one thing I can say, Derek didn't do all of that. He didn't talk. That one right there had so much to damn say. And we knew something wasn't right in the milk. Derek didn't say much. Derek kept it what it was. I have to give that to Derek now with his lawsuit with Tyler. But this Mario character, I told y'all, I say, I don't know. I'll let y'all know something ain't right. I'm not going to victim shaming. We don't know. But we finna get into these text messages. Shout out to Lovely T, honey. I miss her. Where she been at? Shout out to her. So Lovely T said Tyler Perry allegedly told Michael Rodriguez that he didn't want anything in return for providing him with professional opportunities in a text message believed to have been sent to the aspiring actor, who is suing Perry for sexual assault. On December 25th, Rodriguez filed a lawsuit against the filmmaker and media mogul 56 in California, alleging that Perry sexual assaulted him and made unwanted sexual advances with the promises of roles. Rodriguez, a model who landed a minor role in a 2016 movie Boo, a Medea Halloween, is seeking $77 million in damages. Alex Sparrow, an attorney for Perry, told people in a statement on December 29th, I said it before and I say it again, this is nothing but a $7 million MoneyGram scam. And the reason he said that because of these text messages. Oh, we finna go over these text messages. Just know, so this is Mario Rodriguez with the block. It had a laugh out loud. Just know that I love you and I thank you for everything. I appreciate you to the moon. You got my Mexican A. This is Mario. You got my Mexican A at a lot of bad places. And I just want to tell you thank you. I can't buy you anything, but I just want to tell you that your boy right here appreciates you more than anything. Straight from the heart, bro. Nothing I wouldn't do for you. Man, always enjoy your time. Man, anyways, enjoy your time, and I hope to see you soon again. Happy Thanksgiving, my friend. Yep, you've been through it. I'm glad you're doing well. You don't have to give me a thing or pay a thing. I'm just glad you're good. I'm still going through it, but you know me, man. I'm a survivor just like that, like you are. And I'm glad that you're my friend, and I love you, bro, respectfully. Brother haven't been feeling okay, confused, and a little nauseous. Got blood work. This blood work thanks to my teeth. I'm sorry. Blood work is my teeth. Blood work thinks is my teeth. Listen, if it sound weird, it's because he texting. I did. I don't know. It's none of your business. I know it's none of your business. I don't know what I do. I know I promise you I would never ask you for anything. But it is what I think it is. I don't think I could do it on my own because I barely pay my bills. Scared as F. I don't want to get I don't want to get syphilis like my dad and pass away. I don't even want to mention it because I don't want to make it real. Feel sick most days, never told anybody this, but my mom and everybody is starting to notice my broke A don't have insurance. I never lie to you, but I think that's what's wrong. My dentist is supposed to take care of it in Beverly Hills, but he's in prison for fraud. I've always been healthy, but lately I've been waking up confused, dizzy, and a bunch of stuff. I just can't go to the doctor because I can't even afford it. I don't want anything. I just want to be on case, scared, brother. Somebody in the comments say he definitely wanted to be a sugar baby. It's words like, I'll do anything for you. I love you. I owe you. Calling himself your boy. They're asking for money. He's of crumbs in case Tyler wanted to try it out. Don't ask me how I know. Then why the hell would you report it? Because there ain't nothing wrong with it. But you're not out and proud of your sexuality. Anyway, yeah. It came out that was now I told y'all I went snooping on his page. Hold on. And there were people telling, oh, he ain't posted nothing in a while. Let me go look at these comments. And when I saw it, people were saying basically like, they were standing behind him and all this and that. But then somebody said that he has a gay Twitter. I put it that way. He had a gay Twitter account. And I was like, what are you talking about? Now, I all told you on Twitter that they do a little things for a piece of change over there. Let me share the screen because I want y'all to hear this. Journey of me. We just saw the text messages. Big dog. Yeah, you definitely don't sound like someone who was going through that. I hate to say this, but people claim an essay, but those text messages, someone say, I hope more people speak out against him. And then someone said, strong brother, praying for you. That was 2 weeks ago, right? Then somebody else said, why would you send him a text and say, I love you, bro? Are you a predator? They got likes for that. And then someone say it was a shakedown and Mario didn't think it through. Some rich people learned the hard way of Mario's type of predator behavior. Mario didn't think through the receipts that were going to keep the contractor's claims. Perry has receipts of Mario saying how much he loves Perry, allowing him, saying how, but by practically begging for money. So basically, that won't end how he hope it will. He's a classic honeypot who leeches out the rich with their fading looks. And then somebody said it was a fake account. He said, I would be Mario account when I'm calling him a leech. And then there were people supporting him. They were literally supporting him. Let me see, y'all. Let me see if it's some stuff.
Pressure is a privilege. If there's no pressure on you, are you really that relevant?
I say, I hope you win the
It's
lawsuit.
true. Like, that's living.
People say, bro,
they say the man in the arena, like those timid souls who never stepped into the arena, they don't know.
Somebody say, bro, they can't take away Medea being behind this man. No way. Case already dismissed. He won't be seeing a dime. And came out that he was trying to get money before he filed a lawsuit. He's just trying to get a payday, broke a bum. I was reading that. Watch him deactivate his IG once them comments start pouring. They haven't been pouring enough. But I'm finna go to Thread. Let me see. Somebody called him liar. Somebody said that tooth looks fine to me. The lie detector determined, and then throwing money. So now he stopped posting on here and posted on his stories. See yourself. Let me see. See for yourself. If you got a lawsuit, you're not supposed to do this. So somebody say that this came out, that he said that Marcia Rodriguez agreed to go over Paris and had him believe that Paris was assaulting him. Hold on, let me show y'all. Right. Hey. I believe he lied, but then how did they get the court documents? Let me show y'all. To the sidebar crime. You know what I'm saying? And it said Mr. Rodriguez agreed to go over because Perry had him believe that Perry was sorry for assaulting. Wait a minute. Hold on. That sounds like that's Derek's statement. Hold on. I'm sorry. I read the Derek. Listen, I'm not shaming. I read Derek court documents. Let me pull up Derek court documents with Tyler Perry. This sounds just alike. Is it Siobhan? I think it is. No. I pulled up them court documents, y'all. I pulled them up. Remember, I did a video. I'm going to have to find that, and we're going to go through a deep dive on it. Here we go. Remind you, you can't find no court. I don't know how they got that. You can't find court documents with Rodriguez and Tyler Perry. Let me see. You find text messages. There is no court documents. How did they get that? Hold on. Let me see. There is no court documents, y'all. Y'all can look for yourself. Y'all can look for yourself. Derek Dixon is the only one with court documents. I'm finna show y'all. I promise y'all. Mario does not have any. I swear. That is crazy. I need them court documents. I'm going to find them again and we're going to go over them. I believe that he is using Derek's court documents, y'all. Because it looks redacted. Why haven't you showed the full document? Let me show y'all. I'm going to show y'all. Because when we read it, he was over there. And y'all remember that Derek also said, hey, I stayed the night and he was finna pay him. I remember that document wholeheartedly. So he sent redacted documents. He had to, because guess whose shit that is? That is crazy. Let me see if NBC News got a link to it. No. And they usually have it here. Hold on. I'm finna show y'all, screen share with y'all. This is crazy. This is fucking crazy. I'm scrolling. All right, scroll back up. Do you see any link to his court documents? If he filed the 25th, there should be a link to his court documents. All we have is word of mouth. So how did they get it to? They took this out of the context of the newsstand. Mario, this ain't looking good for you, brother. This ain't looking good for you. Because once that happened, them text messages came out and you have not said nothing else, baby. This ain't looking good for you, brother. It don't look good. Let me see when they posted this, because the text messages came out yesterday. This don't look good. It don't look good. And y'all got to stop playing like this, for real. They got to stop playing. They really, really do. There are real victims out here. You got people talking about this. You got people, you saw Derek had a case and you said, oh, well, I don't get no money. Y'all got to stop. It's people that's really being out here being like that. He posted this 20 hours ago. The text messages came out after that. Y'all got to stop. I'm sorry. That's why people don't like to come out. No, people don't like to come out because people that sit here and lie, people that sit here and do stuff on their money grab, make it hard for the victim. It's not the victim shaming. It's people saying, "Ooh, I want that too." And it's so sad. There are really people out here that are being touched on that can't say nothing because of the stuff that these people do. Now, what if it's another victim? Then what? They're going to be scared to come out because look what he just did. Y'all got to listen. Think about, if y'all really want to be victims, think about the real victims. Come on, man. I'm going to do a case on tomorrow where I was watching on Court TV, a married couple. The girl talking about she keep calling the police to mediate for her husband, lying about him doing this and that, and she got on trips so she need him to watch the kids. I don't... What his comments say on Threads? Ain't nobody really saying nothing. He got the Latino community support. To me, it's crazy because it's like the things came out that you was trying to get money. Now you ain't got nothing to say. After you said, oh yeah, this what happened. And once them things came out, yeah, he could have contacted a lawyer and said this and that, but I don't get it. Oh, David will be likely indicted for the murder of Celeste Ramirez Hernandez. Let's see if we can get more information on that before we go. Y'all make it hard for them to come out. And I got to give it to Derek. Derek has not said a fucking thing. That's how I knew Derek wasn't lying. Derek ain't said shit. Derek lawsuit is real to where he ain't saying, ooh, check this out. Like, come, y'all don't think this shit weird? Hold on. Let me go back to Instagram. Y'all don't think this shit weird? Let me go back to his page. You go on. Y'all don't think this shit weird? To antagonize. Ooh, you don't believe me, to see for yourself. With the eyes. Come on now. Y'all don't think that shit weird? Do you think that shit weird? Oh, And let me tell you something. I said it before and I say it again. If Tyler Perry motherfucker did it, he just need to take the consequences of it. That's being honest. Will it mess up the black community? Because I'm going to tell you why. It mess up the Atlanta job market because he's the one that has been having Atlanta job markets booming. If you live in Atlanta, he is the reason between all of them, Rashida, y'all don't like them, but Rashida and Kirk, Yandy, all of them business are booming because of them. He's one of the biggest money makers in Atlanta. So you got to understand, you kind of like, ugh. And not saying that, oh, it's going to hurt. Excuse me, no, it might be somebody else, but then at the same time, his studio is on a military base, and it's very huge. So there's a lot of jobs, a lot of people working in the studio, chef, cooking, serving, cleaning, helping with stuff. It's a lot of jobs there. And he don't play no little coin. Now this is came out that David will be facing murder charges, unaliving charges, in the unaliving of 15-year-old Celeste Rivera's. Yep, they came out about it yesterday. Hold on. Finally, huh? Singer David is expected to be indicted and face unaliving charges in the unaliving of 15-year-old Celeste Rivera. Sources familiar with the matter told TMZ. According to the outlet, there have been 2 different grand juries assigned to the case. The most recent group will likely deliver an indictment against David. Authorities, including prosecutor Beth Silverman, believe the 20-year-old singer is responsible for the teen's death. Blavidity reported Ramirez was found inside an impound Tesla registered to David, born David Anthony Burke, after it was reportedly abandoned. If y'all gonna get him, I need y'all to get her parents. I'm sorry. That's the truth. I'm sorry. They knew she was dating that man. Yes. They knew she was dating that grown behind man, and they did nothing. They did nothing. They did nothing. They did absolutely nada. Nothing. She said that she noticed he would go. Even the teachers said she'll run away and come back and be with him and come back. And he basically was saying the family really didn't do anything. The vehicle was impounded on a lot for several days, leading to employees to report a foul smell odor coming from it. Coming from it. When the police arrived, they discovered the teen's remains inside a plastic bag stuffed in front of the Tesla. David was reportedly not cooperative with authorities. Saying that they'd been investigating and have a grant. So he might most likely be indicted on charges by Friday, if not Monday. Because it's a process. They are closed. They probably closed today. But if they can get a judge to sign off while there is the holidays, that's why I keep telling y'all, working in the holidays or not, baby, you still got to work. To sign off with the evidence, then yes. This is sad.
I know it's been a while since we talked about David, but I just remembered something.
And then they saying that they found an incinerator in his house. How did you had an incinerator? That is crazy.
Someone just told me this morning that he's getting indicted. And I was like, bro has been on the run basically since September. Like, and so much has happened in between, like videos of Celeste, her body is being frozen, and they're trying to say they can't do an autopsy for real with that. Like, there's so much going on with that. And if you have any updates or anything I need to know about this case before I...
So he froze her body. When he did that song, I really believe that he had something going on.
I continue my deep dive for the rest of this weekend, because the David stuff, I'm not gonna have like a full updated video until probably January 5th. And that's only because I'm doing so many interviews this weekend.
But if you want to keep updates on the whole David case and everything in between that, I will be starting a series of that on my Substack starting January 2026. So be on the lookout for that. I know it's been a while since we talked about David, but I just remembered something. Someone
This
just
is
told me this morning.
crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. And he's been fleeing. He has been fleeing.
Of Celeste Rivas Hernandez, the teenager whose body was found in a Tesla registered to David that could potentially be leading to an indictment. Now, just a reminder, this is Celeste Rivas Hernandez, the teenager who was allegedly dating the adult David before and during the time that her body was found in the Tesla registered to him. Now, when we first heard about the case, David was not being named as one of the suspects for the unaliving of Celeste. However, as time went on, it seemed like more evidence was being uncovered, and I guess they grew more suspicious. Now, the update in the case is that the grand jury that was initially assembled was reported to only be an investigative grand jury, meaning that they would help to collect any information or evidence about the case. But the prosecutors who are on the case are arguing that there's more than enough evidence for them to indict him on charges for Celeste's unaliving. And now the grand jury is going to be voting on whether or not they bring David up on charges. Based on what I found, they're still going to be hearing from witnesses through February, so we won't know if he's actually indicted or not for some time, but they are going to be voting on whether or not he should be indicted in the case of Celeste Rivas Hernandez's unaliving. So there's an update in the case of Celeste Rivas Hernandez, the teenager whose body was found in a Tesla registered to David that could potentially be leading to an indictment. Now, just a reminder, this is Celeste Rivas Hernandez, the teenager who was allegedly dating the adult David before and during the time that her body was found in the Tesla registered to him. Now, when we first heard about the case, David was not being named as one of the suspects for the unaliving of Celeste. However, as time went on, it seemed like more evidence was being uncovered, and I guess they grew more suspicious. Now, the update in the case is that the grand jury that was initially assembled was reported to only be an investigative grand jury, meaning that they would help to collect any information or evidence about the case. But the prosecutors who are on the case are arguing that there's more than enough evidence for them to indict him on charges for Celeste's unaliving. And now the grand jury is going to be voting on whether or not they bring David up on charges. Based on what I found, they're still going to be hearing from witnesses through February, so we won't know if he's actually indicted or not for some time, but they are going to be voting on whether or not he should be indicted in the case of Celeste Rivas Hernandez's unaliving. So there's an update in the case of Celeste Rivas Hernandez, the teenager whose body was found in a Tesla registered to David that could potentially be leading to an indictment. Now, just a reminder, this is Celeste Rivas.
All right, y'all. My bad. Hey, Candy Kisses. Hold on, y'all. It's one thing I want to talk about, if y'all don't mind. I'm seeing a lot of discourse. I got to talk about it. Hold on. And this is off topic about the whole shebang. I'm seeing a lot of people upset at this lovely black woman that now it came out. And this is why she don't like to have nobody know what she does. The same for Rihanna. Beyonce and Rihanna don't like nobody to know what they do and what they have because of the hate. I want to say this to y'all. Black people can be billionaires. I am proud of those two, and there are more black billionaires that are women that have not came out and decided not to because of how y'all act. I'm proud of them because of the fact is that they're not selfish with their billions like Elon Musk is, as he's sitting here telling a 16-year-old that went missing. Oh, we're going to talk about that before I leave. Let's just sit here chill. That is missing, that if they would find her sooner because she's hot. And y'all had him pass Metamucil with them damn Teslas. What is the problem with black women having a legacy? When we're seeing black men who have legacies or money and legacy are not doing right with their legacy. That woman is building homes in Houston for people on the street. Y'all governor ain't even doing that. Rihanna's done things. I'm not understanding. And then I want to say this: Rihanna and Beyonce are cool, contrary to what y'all believe out here in the streets. That's not true. Okay, trust me. That relationship will never be null and void, baby. Trust me. I know for sure. Hold on. They have a great relationship. They just don't put it out there because of people. And I want to share this. Yeah, I ain't finna go nowhere yet. I'm finna play this, then we're gonna go to Elon Musk. Because I gotta tell y'all, I forgot to share that. Because I say, what the hell? Hold on.
Black women in American history. Here's the top 5. Number 5, Madam C.J. Walker, 1919. She built a beauty empire from the ground up. Factories, agents, and schools serving black women nationwide. Modern value, $22.5 million. Number 4, Sarah Rector, 1920. A 12-year-old oil magnate whose land produced a fortune in crude and leases. So rich, officials tried to reclassify her as white.
There's a whole
Modern value,
that.
$32.4 million. Number 3, Hannah Elias, 1905. One of New York's quiet power players, she turned real estate and boarding houses into $1 million fortune, right in the heart of Jim Crow. Modern value, $33.4 million. Number 2, Annie Turnbow Malone, 1924. She built Poro College, a global hair care and training empire with tens of thousands of agents across the diaspora. Modern value, $265.3 million. Number 1, Mary Ellen Pleasant, 1880. Investor, entrepreneur, strategist. She moved inside San Francisco's elite business circles while funding abolition. Modern value, $1.5 billion. They say black women never built wealth. History says they built empires. Are the 5 wealthiest black women in...
And here's the thing. Nobody knew that. That is crazy. Nobody knew that when those women built those, build it, y'all realize the job marketing for blacks opened up. Fenty, a product for everybody. Sacred, a product for everybody. Y'all don't know how many jobs have opened up for these people in the market. Fenty has numerous of people that works there and get paid very well. I keep telling y'all that unethical billionaire was not for it. It's like, I'm gonna say this to be honest. When they say that, they only push that out there for the black billionaires, because one thing they know, yeah, blacks don't stick together, but a black person gonna open the job market for other black people, and people, they don't want them to open that job market because it affects them to make it look like they're not doing anything, which you're not. Amazon, which is a billionaire company, has laid off thousands of people. Have you heard any black billionaire companies that are ran by blacks lay off anybody this year? Tesla has laid people off. Walmart, the United States Postal Service, UPS, and FedEx. What place have y'all heard that are earned by the black billionaires in black market that has laid anybody off? Nobody. Nobody. And I want to tell y'all something. And I'm going to tell you the truth. There has been no layoffs when it comes to the Black community that are billionaires that own businesses. We have not heard not one. And they try to hire and open up more. So the funding of taking care of, and I want y'all to understand this because y'all feel like, oh, Blacks are sitting. Let me explain something to y'all. The reason why they're trying to take away Black people doing businesses because they want us to suffer. And another thing, them helping his friends, they are not Black that are helping their business because they know for sure. Y'all got to do y'all research and stop saying that. For real. For real. Y'all got to stop saying that. It's not unethical for the Black community, the Black billionaires, because they open doors for the Black community. They can go work for them. The reason why they under so much pressure, y'all think, oh, they friends. They're not friends. He's doing anything to harm them as well as everybody else. Y'all got to stop it. You got to stop. Let me go to Elon Musk nasty ass. Nasty. But y'all driving around in them Teslas though. Y'all just had, who was it? Was it Gucci? Y'all talk about how good Gucci leather was, and Gucci new CEO said that what did Gucci say about, they said something about Black people. Hold on. They were facing criticism for their sweater, and they realized the Black people was their biggest donator, money makers to help make that money. They took that shit down, didn't they? Hmm. But y'all was just comparing Gucci leather to other stuff. Child, please. And Elon Musk has, y'all done brought Teslas and still buying them and customizing them. But y'all mad because this woman is a billionaire? Miss with the bullshit. Please. Where is it about his creepy post with that? Here it is. Y'all gotta stop. And here's another key factor. Y'all brought Tesla so much as Black people. The richest Black man in the world that has been the richest Black man in the world since he has left this earth before Christ has now been second to Elon Musk. And you didn't even top him or replace him with a Black man. Meaning Manna Musa. Y'all could have replaced him with somebody Black. Y'all crazy as hell. Crazy as hell. And y'all on a loose cannon. Them damn child. Them unaliving machines. Child, please. Tech mogul has been roasted for a crazy, if not creepy, take on Danish deportation laws by a teenager he publicly lusts over. I'm sorry, she is a Danish. She's supposed to be deported, right? And she's a teenager. She's a teenager. He's 54. He has 14 motherfucking children. 8 or above level hotness should get an exception. This is what he tweeted. He's accompanying his message with a crying, laughing face, as if to suggest he was merely joking. However, Morris, who turned 19 in August, did not see the funny side. Asked about her reaction on what he said was, she said, yes, definitely crazy. I wasn't surprised. I guess you could say, because from the beginning, the second my case was kind of made public, it has been about appearances and because, oh, she's blonde, she's white. And so the thing he said in itself wasn't shocking to me, but coming from him, it definitely was. So she was floored. He said that that girl is hot. She has an 8, a 9, or above level of being hot and sexy and attractive to him. I'm going to say it just like that. She should stay here in America. I don't know if it's the vaccine. I don't know if it's I don't know. I don't know if it's the rugs. Yeah, he said she should stay. She's hot. I don't know if it's. I don't know. I don't know if it's something in the water. Maybe y'all mix. Y'all out here, folks out here mixing with other mixings, but y'all brain. Let me tell you something. The folks' brain capacity of understanding and such has went to a level 2.5, almost to 0. On top of that, as y'all sitting here complaining about black billionaires because y'all president don't want y'all to have none, then you'll cry and he still want to make sure it's white billionaires. So y'all can sit here while y'all sitting here complaining and sitting here smoking, popping up, puffing up rocks and stuff. I'm gonna say it like I said it. Yeah, let's get into it because it's crazy. So, child, this is sad. This is so sad. His friends got to stay rich. He don't give a damn. I don't know what it's going to take for y'all to learn that. With the passing of JFK granddaughter, no, Tatiana died. Tatiana Scholesberg, daughter of Carolyn Kennedy Scholesberg, you have to ask yourself, such a good, decent family have so much tragedy in their lives. There's no explanation, none. Yes, she has passed away, I believe today. It has been notified that she passed away, right? But you look at the Trump family, who are the total opposite of the Kennedys in every way, and wonder why it wasn't them. Lord have mercy. They're really not good, decent people. They only out for themselves. They worship the almighty dollar. But y'all get mad at supporting. I'm going to see how old she was. They don't really care about people, right? So somebody say, oh, where did you get the nerve to pass judgment? Why don't you research Trump? Trump ain't did a damn thing, Karen. Girl, get the fuck out of here. Anyway, I'm so tired. He gave back to charities and he ain't do nothing. Damn. Like, what else y'all want? Y'all about to, let me tell y'all something. Y'all keep cooning and raving your flag. I'm finna look up in a few minutes and waving your flag. Let me tell you something. Y'all health insurance as of tomorrow is affected. I don't know why y'all still talking about he's done such great things like he is Jesus Christ walking out on the water. Y'all health insurance is about to go to shit by January 1st. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Let me look up. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to say. Y'all keep, and then you're sitting here with the other one want to say that I'm a Christian now. Her ass about to see how it is. She get pregnant by that motherfucking man. It's over with. Oh, she was older. She looked young. Let me see. She look. I give her about. She looked like she had cancer. She had terminal cancer, but she like she probably in her 30s. She like she probably in her 30s. Cause I don't see no age for her. So Candy Kisses, I say 30s. Yeah, Cooning big time. And they about to sit here and find out they premium pay or they copay is as much as a mortgage or a car insurance or car note. How you gonna live? How you gonna live, Karen? As old as you are. He know you old and want you knocking on the door and take away your benefits, Karen. I'm about sick of the gloves are off. 2026. I'm telling you now, because I'm tired. So listen to what this idiot's saying. Now remind y'all, I don't call the man an idiot. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Incompetent say. So remind y'all, they defunded the cancer research thing. I already told y'all about that because insurance can't afford it anymore, right? Because of this old buffoon. They don't raise money. They didn't raise money for it. They show up, and the only Kennedy who has been recently is a member of the Trump's cabinet. This is what he said about that girl being passed. That's what he said. He said they ain't raised no money to save her. Like, oh, I didn't say it. He said it. I didn't say it. He said it. The Kennedy Center stood for decades as a crumbling monument to liberal neglect. While the left worshiped the name, they allowed the physical structure to rot. These folks need a pill. I'm calling a nurse. It's a lot of maniacs on the loose. Trump provided the capital and the competence to save it. That's a lie. The unanimous vote confirms that the elite understand who will. Oh my Lord. Oh, Jesus. These are the people who tax bracket is $2,000 a year. I'm still not understanding. Why do you feel like you are an elitist when your tax bracket ain't nowhere near it should be? The walls will come tumbling down like the walls of Jericho. I'm still not understanding. I'm still not understanding. I ain't gonna read no more that dumb person that done sat there and paid for what you call it. Anywho, the Trumps have been supportive for the arts. Kennedy are supporters of the Kennedys. Look at this. I'm gonna let y'all see it. A mess. But these the same people. Yes, in trailer parks. These are the same ones. I want you to remember, these are the same ones that are going to jail for sexual assault on children. Oh, we finna get into that. I got time today. And to post about it and being disgusting and removing the name is so disgusting. It's disgusting for this man to say something like that, baby. And I tell you that there are people, if y'all know what I mean, child, I'll even show you because what is that one that I sent? What's her name? I don't know if I shared it. Child, these folks out here, they not playing. I'm gonna show y'all what they doing. I keep telling y'all leave them shamans and stuff alone. Y'all doing too much. A deranged MAGA capital cultist who wore a Trump hat on her wedding day, Mason Page Jones, has been arrested on numerous child X crime charges. That one, yeah. And she's smiling in her mugshot like she did nothing wrong. Her. Yep. Her. Numerous. Yeah. Y'all. Sure. Yep. Hold on. And my sister go singing. Child, I don't think I got it in here. We're going to be playing some of that stuff for the watch party. Don't worry. We're going to have us a good watch party tonight. Let me go to my inbox. Child, so on top of that, Trinidad is in an uproar. Okay, so the shamans, and he better not argue with these shamans. I'm going to tell you that now. Number one rule that I want y'all to follow. Do not argue with shamans. They are close to God. And that is for a reason. Shut up. Anybody that, shut up. Don't say nothing. So Peruvian shamans predict the illness. Baby, the comments had me in a tickle. Yes, girl. Whatever y'all want to watch. Whatever y'all want to watch tonight, we watching it tonight. We watching it till the clock strike 12. We're gonna have us a good time. Sidebar. Sacred Beyonce, hold on. God dang. But yeah, whatever y'all want to watch. We gonna watch it tonight. But we just doing some a little talks about stuff so we can chime in to the good stuff tonight. Now the shamans, the Peruvian shamans just put Donald Trump at the center of their 2026 predictions, and the message wasn't subtle. As part of the end of the year ritual on the beach in Lima, traditional healers gather. Oh shit! Well, here we go, y'all. All right, this cannot good. I see the night clock and loaded.
In 2026, we see Mr. Nicolas Maduro defeated. Nicolas Maduro will
Keep
flee
watching,
Venezuela.
y'all.
He will not be captured. He will flee Venezuela. The United States should prepare because Mr. Donald Trump will fall seriously ill. The conflict between Russia and Ukraine is in conversation. As if they were calling for attention. I see this conflict will end. It will finish. They will raise the flag of peace.
I don't do wrong to them people. I don't do wrong to them people. But I tell you this. Go ahead, child. Let me tell you something. When I know that you don't cuss out the good pastors and healers. Like I say, they're close to God. Don't put your mouth back. Hey, go ahead, child. I'm not putting my baby. Let me tell you something. Anybody that do anything, they will turn you into a goat by tomorrow. Now, did he take it down? I hope he didn't, because I don't know why he would take it down. Oh man, what is his name? Hold on, y'all. Because this was about Trinidad. Marquise Knight Jacks. Okay. And the leader of Trinidad, that she is losing hold on. Here we go. She's losing. It's a thing going on between Trinidad, the Bahamas. Yeah, girl, they ain't playing. Now I'm gonna tell you something. We just get the popcorn, because when they ask their ancestors and Leary up, we already know what's going down. Let me share with y'all what's going on with Trinidad. First of all, let me say this. Trinidad is in trouble. Canada just lost, America just lost $5 billion to Canada. Trinidad, from what I'm hearing, business with Venezuela, which is with their energy contract and all that stuff, is done for. Trinidad is in trouble because now they're having competition and stuff with the other countries. Like they gonna get a golden card over here, and they not. I'm finna play it for y'all. This is crazy. She need to apologize quick. Antigua and Bermuda, child, she gonna have some issues with them. You already got Venezuela done pulled their contract. Antigua and Bermuda can pull theirs too.
People, tensions are rising in the Caribbean region, and it's partially this woman's fault. The Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. Let's talk about why. For those who are not tracking, there is a conflict between the US of A and Venezuela, and the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago has stated that she is siding with the US of A. Now, right before the Christmas holiday, Antigua and Barbuda and Dominica ended up on the US of A's travel ban list, right? Their visas have been restricted, and the Prime Minister of TNT couldn't help but comment on it. Roll the clip.
Careful you don't end up like Antigua and Barbuda and Dominica, who badmouthed in the US, and guess what happened? All their visas restricted now. They cut their visas. Which Trini wants to cut their visas, so behave yourself. Understand where our help comes from. Understand who could protect and defend Trinidad and Tobago. Right now, there's only one country in the world can do it. They have the money, they have the equipment, they have the assets.
And now, Antigua and Barbuda, who are offended and very much should be in their right to be offended, want to boycott imports from TNT. Madam Prime Minister, you are wrong for that. You are wrong for that. It's one thing to not align yourself with CARICOM, but it's another thing to badmouth your Caribbean neighbors.
Right.
You were wrong for that. And I hope that you apologize to them. I really do, because I want to see the Caribbean be a zone of peace. You may not want to, you may not see.
I agree. Who was it that said Haiti could have been their own nation? Oh my God, they were fighting for Haiti. And they were saying Haiti was supposed to be where people, like right now with what we're going through, if we wanted to leave, Haiti would be our option to go and to just start anew, right? A lot of people believe the islands are where you're supposed to go to start anew, meaning if this is what it is here, I know I can go there and this is what it'll be for me. But it's not that, especially with folks like this. Child, somebody said in the comments that she is not their leader because she drank too much. I didn't say it. They say all shit is a drug.
I do. You are wrong, and I hope to see an apology from you. Truly, I do. Okay, bye.
They said that she was wrong. Oh, let's see.
Caribbean people, we had a lot of elections this 2025 year, so let's update the list. Every head of state and head of government in the Caribbean region. But first, let's talk about what a head of state and head of government is. So the head of government is a country's top administrative leader, right? That is the head, somebody in charge, head of the executive branch. And the head of state is more so a ceremonial position, right? They're not as into the day-to-day hum of politics. They can be, but they're more so a representation of nation, right? Cool, let's get into it. Now, the Caribbean has 8 republics, 4 of whom have a president as the head of government and the head of state. Those being Suriname, the Dominican Republic, Guyana, and Cuba. And then we have Dominica, Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados, and Haiti, who all have a prime minister as the head of government and a president as the head of state. Except Haiti doesn't have a president at the moment, so they have a fill-in president. But
they still have a fill-in president. They have a prime minister now. But they need a fill. They just need a head of president person, because y'all remember they haven't had one in a very long time. Now Haiti is trying to get back and trying to do what they do after all that situation that happened for years, but it is taking some time. Shout out to Haiti though. I wish y'all did get y'all country together. I want to come over and eat some Haitian food, go to women, and do y'all dance at night? Because I heard y'all can't go outside at night because of that. It's a different out there. And then I heard because my friend want to go to Haiti. Me and her was like, oh, we should go. I was like, yeah, but you like to go out at night. You can't really go outside at night. It's a lot that go on at night. It's a lot. And I don't mind it because I love to eat some Haitian, baby. And let me tell you, that's fried snapper. Oh, yes, Lord. And I want me some Haitian breakfast. It's a pickle. Haitian breakfast is good.
We have a presidential transitional
council.
Is. And then we have 11 constitutional monarchies, meaning they have a prime minister as their head of government and a monarch, a king or a queen, as their head of state. But because the monarch does not reside in the Caribbean, they have a representative known as a governor or a governor general to stand in their place. 3 of them having King Willem Alexander of the Netherlands as their head of state, those being Sint Maarten, Curaçao, and Aruba, and their governors, and the remaining 8 having King Charles III as their head of state, those being Jamaica, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Belize, Antigua and Barbuda, and the Bahamas, as well as Grenada and St. Lucia, all with prime ministers and governor generals. And the British also have 6 overseas territories that have premiers as their head of government, and governors as their stand-in head of states, that being the British Virgin Islands, Anguilla, Montserrat, the Turks and Caicos, the Cayman Islands, and Bermuda. And the Dutch have 3 municipalities with so-called island governors, those being St. Eustatius, Bonaire, and Saba. Then we have Puerto Rico and the U.S. Virgin Islands that have governors as their head of government and the president of the USA as their head of state. And then we have France. Now, France has 5 overseas collectivities in the Caribbean who have regional such collectivity presidents as a head of government, and the French president as a head of state, as well as prefects who represent the president. Those being Martinique, Guadeloupe, Guyana, as well as St. Bart's and Saint Martin, who share prefects. Then we have Nueva Esparta, the Bay Islands, and Santa Andrea and Providencia that have governors as head of government, and the presidents of Venezuela, Honduras, and Colombia.
That's a lot of people. That is a lot of people. Wow.
As the heads of state. And last but not least, the Corn Islands that have co-presidents and a mayor. But that's a...
Well, hell, it seemed like the whole world is full of islands to me. That's what it seemed like. I don't mind it. I like it. Wow.
About it. We'll redo this in about a year or two. Don't worry. Okay, bye.
Child, this is a lot. Wait, they saying to boycott her now? Oh no, I just played it. This is a lot. You know what? All right, y'all, I'm gonna end it. It was a good time. Y'all let me know what y'all want to watch tonight for the watch party. I am gonna play some music for a little bit. What music y'all want to hear? And we're gonna do a watch party till 12. What time did I put it? Because I'm gonna start at 9:45. So I will have like 15 minutes of music, a little bit in and out. And then we'll do like a watch party. We'll watch something. So y'all let me know what y'all want to watch tonight for New Year's Eve while we bringing it in. What else? I don't know, y'all. I'm thinking about starting like visiting. I don't know. See you later. Thank you. I got to get some ideas, y'all. So my birthday is in October. Y'all know I got to start early, right? So I'm still looking if it should be Vegas or use my... Now my... Hold on. First of all, let me look at my passport. Oh, Lord, I got to use it. Oh, God, I got to 2028. I got 2 years. Yeah, Vegas, I can go another time. I'm going to have to use my passport to go out the country, okay? I want to go, I'm looking at some islands to go to just to relax and release because I would love that, okay? Another thing, I'm going to have to get my money right to go to, I'm a Libra, Mona Lisa, but Scorpio, y'all let me tell y'all something about y'all Scorpios. I got to give it to y'all because we shared the same month. I love how once Libras be like, come on, Scorpio, we get it gearing for y'all. Virgos do it for us and we do it for y'all when it comes to the style, looks, the birthday looks. Don't care if it's custom made. What y'all are just like us. We just like the Virgos when it comes to stuff like Virgo, Libra, and the Scorpio. We just like that. But baby, when it's time to show, oh, and Taurus too, y'all, let me tell you these signs that I think that be on the custom. This is my birthday, baby. Geminis, Aquarius be doing their big ones. Some Pisces do, some, not all. Aries, Taurus, Libra, Scorpio, Virgos, and Sagittarius. Baby, when it comes to the birthday, there is no play. Nails, hair, everything got to be right. No, I don't want my hair messed. It got to be right. Photos, we do it big. We do it big. Don't matter if we just going out the country, we got to have a birthday dress. Child, my sister was like, why you getting dressed? Yeah, I want a birthday outfit to get dressed. Get a what? Yes, we do. We have to have a whole birthday fit, her birthday outfit. That's just what we do. That's just what we do. Cancers won't go outside and get lit as hell. They gonna get lit as hell. Leos, they dress like that every day. Oh, Capricorns do it too, baby. Capricorn's 2-3 days in advance. Right? They doing all of that. They don't care. No, honey, we going somewhere. Somebody gonna see me. That's how it is. Somebody finna see me in this. My cousin's birthday was, I think, 3-4 days ago. She got her hair done 2 or 3 days prior, baby. She had an outfit. She was just going to the bar. Look, the cute. That's good. Baby, she was at Durham bar eating and drinking, child. She said, somebody finna see this, okay? Honey, please. Child, I'm doing something. But yeah, I'm thinking about taking out, because I got 2 years on my passport, y'all. I got to 2028. I want to go. I want to travel more this year once it warm up outside, and I want to be able to go places and stuff. One place I really want to go for 2026 is December in Africa. I'm seeing the girls have fun. I'm seeing how it looks just the celebration. The thing is, they celebrate Christmas around that time because it's hot. So America is cold, but it's really hot out there. And it's nice they celebrate the New Year that way because it is spring and summertime in Africa. That's why a lot of people say the real New Year's, if anything don't go right, y'all be like, nothing went right January 1st. It's okay. Your real New Year's come in when we start spring. That's when everything blossom because it's warmer. Things can happen. Yes, it's on my bucket list for real. I think I'm gonna go. I'm seeing the girls are having fun, honey. I want to go. They getting their hair braided for a cheaper price, and it's shout out to Jessie. Let me share this. I gotta give I told her, I said, baby, the next one you go to, and guess what, y'all? They be washing hair at the salon she go to, girl. They wash your and blow dry your hair. Hold on. Let me go to her page. Shout out to Jessie. Baby, I need her. She say, baby, you come to Ghana, you get your hair done. I'm finna pause it, but y'all gonna see. They were washing and blow drying her hair. Hold up, detangle. And she's natural, y'all. This is at the braiding shop. And they're getting ready to braid her hair. Look at that. Look at her hair. I ain't never seen it so neat. Information. Baby, I'm going to Ghana. Look at that. Look at. Now it says her hair in its natural state because I seen her hair pressed out. She got her head for the hair, y'all. Look at that. Look at that. And they ain't charging. They're not charging. Look at. They're not charging her for a wash and blow dry. He sure did. I'm gonna have to go over there with her. She has something called Wocation, and I'm gonna have to bust myself on that plane with her. Sign up for it, y'all. This year, in 2026, because I need a look at that. I need to go to where she go. I need to meet up with me and her. Gonna have to have a hair appointment so we can get the love and care for the hair. Okay, look at that, baby. That's what I be talking about. Is she like me? It gotta be neat. You can't, baby. I need it right. I don't care. That's why I pick who I pick to do my lace fronts when I go. My hair, my actual hair, and I need it. No, baby. I want everybody to stop me. Ooh, did your hair, girl? I like that. I love that. When it come to nails, because when I got my hair done, shout out to Tisa Styles. When I walked that salon, oh, girl, who did your hair? I like your hair. That is cute. I need the book, girl. She did her thing. I'm going back. I hope she knows she gonna see me because I need a trim. Bad. Okay? But yeah, y'all, I'm finna end it, child. I'm gonna travel more. I have to, my passport, I'm gonna have to order another one. I know it's gonna be a process. Oh yeah, I like mine long. I can't do short. I don't know what it is. I remember mine had to be not short but mid-length, and my mom was like, "Listen, that's as far as you're gonna go, baby. If I'm paying for it, baby." When I started learning to pay for my own nails, and I love the designs, and I'd be like, "Listen, me and my friend, we so bad at it." Shout out to my whole girl. I'm glad both of my friends got men, cause they don't gotta pay. After bills are paid, everything paid, they be like, "Here go your nail and hair buddy." They be like, "Ooh, thank you." They don't gotta pay. They'll go up there. They'll tell them, "Oh, do whatever you please. Do what the nail techs love it. Oh, did he paying today?" They be like, "Yes, yes. Go ahead, girl." Yeah, girl, he paid, girl. Well, let's do whatever. I told that they don't give a damn. I'm telling y'all, my friends, child, I see what the Lord do for others. If I get a man, he'll be happy. Because the nail tech's like, "Oh, that's it? All right, we got to get the toes. So I'm going to give you about like 2. Oh, thank you. How much your hair cost? Da-da-da. Oh, thank you. Yeah. It's so nice. I'm so happy for them. Oh, I love it. I be smiling from ear to ear hearing it for them. It just makes my heart smile. That's all I want to hear because they deserve it, child. I love it. I love it. I have one friend. She just now hopping on planes with her man. I'm excited. I have been excited since the day they said I do. It's baby. When I say they travel and do, I love it so much. Oh my God, it make my heart smile. That's what I'm talking about. Now we gotta get her together for long flights. We gotta get her there. We gotta get her to certain places, man. But yeah, they living their best life. So yeah, 2026, honey. I gotta use this passport for 2026 and 2027. I know I'm gonna have to reapply in August, so I'm gonna see if I can start my process in July. That way it won't take so long, because we know for sure. But anywho, y'all, I want to thank y'all. Let me get my sinuses together and get myself together. Please, y'all, don't clean up. And if it's a mess, let it be a mess. Clean up tomorrow, okay? Clean up tomorrow. Don't wash away or mess up y'all good blessings. That's just let it linger. Let it. I know. Trust me. I want to get my collard greens and my black eyed peas. My sister say, "Who the hell cooking that?" We're not doing that. I say, "So what we gonna do?" Because we need our good luck. That's But we didn't do it last year. Everything came out great. So I don't know. I guess, but you know what though? Take that back. We didn't do it on January 1st, but when spring came in, we did black eyed peas and green beans. I mean green beans and collard greens during spring. I'm gonna try that again. I'm gonna see y'all tonight. I might tell my testimony how everything went great this year. Everything turned around. If it don't look like it's gonna do great, don't worry. And I'm getting ready to plan for my candles. I'm gonna start off with 2 or 3 scents of candles, and I will be posting in them. If you wanna listen, to me it ain't 2026 yet. I mean it's 2026, but things haven't blossomed yet till spring. So see, I was thinking about that. I don't know, because we might do chicken wings. We might do it tonight. Who knows, child? Who knows? But I am going to be selling candles. Like I say, if you start something, it's okay. It will come into full fruition during spring. Just think of it like you still in the last residue of 2025, which is only 2 months, So it's okay. It's okay. If it don't work, try again. Try it a different way. I want to thank y'all so much for coming in. Starting not this week, next week or the week after, I will be doing candles. I'm going to have 3. I'm thinking 2 to 4 scents, 2 to 4 different time. I have 2 in mind already. It's going to be cute. Well, 3. Yeah. Now I'm going to give you a little hint. Red velvet, peach cobbler, and I'm thinking strawberry shortcake or strawberry cheesecake. That's all I'm gonna give y'all. I'm not gonna give y'all too much. Yes, I will do so. I'm gonna have 4 for $20. I'm gonna do them. I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna set up the prices. I don't want them to be overly expensive. I want everybody to be able to purchase some. Okay. I'm gonna learn how to do the candles, like the scents that just have you just heal and relax. I'm gonna learn which ones to use for those. So for relaxation, like when people take they little bath time and bubble baths and stuff and they want to relax, I want to know how to do the candles so it can just get that beautiful just sense of I don't want nobody to fall asleep, but I want you to so by the time you get out the tub, you're gonna lay down, you're in the bed, you're going to sleep. Okay, I want to thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I will see y'all tonight. Let me know what music y'all want to hear, what we gonna talk about. We could have us a good time. And yes, I would love to end it with a moment of prayer. Yes. I want us to have a good time tonight. And I do want us to have a moment of silence of prayer. And we're going to leave it there. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.
It's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman, phenomenally.
Birds singing in the dead of night. Pixies spoken